Backing up Immich is terrifying if you're new to self-hosting, because one wrong command and your whole photo library is just gone. And the usual advice, do a RAID setup. But even 3 hard disks at the current price can become a month's rent. That's why I built 3 tools that can handle it for you. It is Immich Snapshot, Incremental Backups, and Immich Restore. If you're new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Akshay and I'm a software developer. So let me show you how the tools work. Okay, so the first tool is Immich Snapshot. It creates a complete backup of your Immich instance. This is where many beginners go wrong. They just copy the whole photo library and think they are good to go. This might work, but you can't actually restore the complete service backup. Whereas my tool not just extracts the photo library but also snapshots all the important files like database dump, Docker compose file, and creates a manifest for future restore sessions. And you can also set this tool to perform a regular automatic backups in the background. Okay, now let me show you how it runs. Okay, so first let's open up our terminal and go to our Immich Docker folder. So cd docker Immich. Now here I'm going to download the tool and run it. Let me paste the command and run it. Okay, so the tool started. This is a pretty straightforward tool. First, the tool asks if you are inside the Immich Docker folder. Let's say yes, because I'm inside the folder. Now we need to enter the path for our backup destination. And my backup destination is at home. Immich backup. And the next question is there an external library attached? If you have an external library that you have included in your immich.env, add them here as well. But for my instance, I don't have an external library attached, so I'll just press N. Now it's asking if you want to schedule a regular backup session. I'll just do perform once now. I'll just choose perform once for now. So now it gave the backup summary before performing it. This is where you check to make sure all the paths are correct. For me, currently this is all correct, so I'll just go ahead and start the backup. Now this will perform the complete backup. This workflow is ideal if you're moving from one Immich server to another Immich server, but I wouldn't suggest to run a regular backup using this tool because each backup will be a new instance and you'll run out of your storage pretty soon. Anyways, my backup is done now, and this tool also makes sure to bring the Immich instance back up. Now, if you want to perform a regular backup either manually or scheduled, this second tool is the way to go because it creates incremental backups and not the complete snapshot of Immich every single time. So let me show you how it works. I just cleared the terminal and I'm still inside my Immich Docker folder. So let me paste the command to download and run the tool. So this tool also has the similar workflow as the previous one. For example, on the first run, it does the same job of creating a snapshot of Immich instance. But it gets better in the consecutive runs because it just backs up the new files or updated files. Meaning your total backup size will always be the same as your Immich instance size. And using this tool will give you option to roll back to any previous versions of the Immich instance and run from there. Let me show you how it is. It asks the same question as are you inside the Docker folder? So currently I am inside the Docker folder. So yes. And where do you want the backup to be? I'll just paste in the path and press enter. Is an external library attached? No. Choose your backup option. Just perform once for now. And it gives the summary again. So let me check it once. Everything looks good. Yes. And run. Since this is the first run, it's creating the complete snapshot again. So let's wait for it to be completed. Okay, so just to show you the incremental backups and restoration process, I'll go to my Immich instance and upload new pictures and videos and run the backup again. So let's try it out. I'm inside my Immich instance now, and these are some of the template designs I was making. Anyways, leave them. Now let me just upload new files here. So let's give it a second to upload. Okay, so upload is done. Let me refresh this. Okay, so this is still loading. Okay, so let's go back to our terminal and run the incremental command again. Okay, so I'm back at my terminal. Let me run the command again. So backup incremental. Is this the Docker folder? Yes. Backup destination. Done. Is there an external library attached? No. Perform just once. The summary looks good. Proceed with the backup. Yes. Okay, so if you can see here, it says the latest snapshot detected. So, and done. It it took literally like 5 seconds. Now let me clear the terminal. I'm going to delete the database and the libraries from the Docker folder, meaning completely removing the brains of the Immich server, and I'll start a new instance to run the restoration tool. First I need to stop the Immich service, so docker compose down. Now let me remove the folders, library and Postgres. So sudo rm rf library space Postgres. Okay, so now let's start the Immich service backup. Docker compose up detach. Let me pull up the browser and refresh. Okay, so that means we are just starting fresh now. So this gives me the perfect opportunity to show you the restoration tool. So let me minimize this and download and run the restoration tool. Enter. Even the restore tools workflow is similar to the previous ones. It's asking the same question as, are we inside the Docker folder? Yes. Now enter the backup root directory. I'll just paste the path to the incremental backups and press enter. Okay, so first it found the backup manifest my tool created, and it found the snapshot as well. Now let's go ahead and run the restoration. Press Y. So it will stop the Immich services, update the database. This is going to take few minutes now. Probably put it on time lapse to start from the end. Okay, so it's completed now. Let's go back to our browser and open up Immich service. So here I'm just going to refresh this. The service is back up. And since we'll be backing up the database, all the users and their preferences will come back online as soon as the restoration is complete. So these are the tools that I built. I hope they help you maintain your servers and files better. Oh, and by the way, if you want all the codes and commands that I'm using in the video, you can check out the link in the description. And if this video helped you, drop a like because I did spend some time coding and then developing this tool. And subscribe because I'll be making more of these guides every single week. And bye for now.